Hey everybody, welcome back. The movie theaters are really struggling right now, and really the only thing bringing people through the door is that delicious movie theater popcorn. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an exact copy of that delicious popcorn right at home. So you ready? Let's get into this. For this video, we're going to need refined coconut oil. You want the refined stuff because you don't want it smelling and tasting like pina coladas or anything. Some good quality popping corn, a little bit of flavacol, and this is actually the secret ingredient to movie theater popcorn. This is what gives it that yellow color, and judging by the package, it looks like this was made in 1945 or something. Also, we're going to need some Orville Redenbacher popping oil. This is actually what you're putting on top of your popcorn at the concession stand at the movie theater that you think is melted butter. What? Really all it is soybean oil, a little bit of food coloring, and some artificial butter flavoring as well. It makes sense though, if that was real butter at the movie theater, that would cost them a fortune. The last thing we need is a thing called a Whirley pop. Basically what this is just a metal pan with a flip top lid like this so you can get your popcorn in and out. It's got a handle on it with a crank that you can spin. You can see right here the gears turning around. And what that does is when you look at this on the inside, and I'm turning this around, you can see this thing at the bottom just spins around to keep stuff mixing. That's really all it is. These pans are made out of aluminum normally. I spent a little bit more and got the stainless steel version, and that's for a couple of reasons. Number one, I just like stainless steel because it's gonna last a little bit longer. And number two, I'm using an induction cooktop, so I have to use the stainless version of this or it won't work. Also, the stainless version of this thing has metal gears right there too. If you'd like to make this recipe, all the ingredients and measurements are down in the description of the video, along with the calorie count, the protein, the carbs, and the fat. This is going to be really easy to make. We'll just open this up. We're going to put in our oil, if I can get it all in there. Add in the flavacol, and we can pour in our popcorn kernels. Remember that this stuff is just our topping and we're going to pour that on at the very end. This is actually something that you don't even need to use at all if you want to save a few calories. It just depends if you're one of those people that puts a lot of that butter on your popcorn after you get it at the concession stand or not. Now all we need to do is turn on our burner. We're going to set this to about a medium temperature or so. And now we're just going to start spinning this around just like this. This whole process is only going to take maybe 3 minutes or so. And basically once you're not hearing a whole bunch of popcorn popping anymore, you know you're finished. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Alright, you can see that's looking pretty darn good. Let's get this served out. This popcorn came out absolutely fantastic. If you try this, I guarantee you're never gonna go back to that Jiffy Pop or that disgusting microwave stuff ever again. And it's gonna help make movie night at home a whole lot more fun. If you'd like a little bit more information about any of the ingredients or the Whirley Pop that I use to make this popcorn, I do have Amazon affiliate links to them down in the description of the video. If you buy anything through those links, I do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay, 1 cent. In case you haven't noticed, I now have the Joe's Phenomenal merch store online. You can see a few of the products I have available down below the video window, and if you go into Spreadshop from down there, you can see all the rest. I also have a link to the store down in the video description. All proceeds from the store go right back into the YouTube channel to try to make it just a little bit better experience for you. If you like this video, then you might like this video right here where I showed you how to make some really great French fries at home, either in your air fryer or your oven. They're really tasty and they beat the heck out of all that frozen stuff. Well, that's it for now. I hope to see you back again here really soon, and until that time, I'm Joe and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.